Hello, and welcome to another episode of TPK, the show so named so that if I do accidentally kill all of my players, I can just call it branding. Yes, welcome to The Player's Keep. We have our full cast here for the very first time from the beginning, which is so exciting. So let me introduce you to those players now. On my left, we have Callum Sim, Charlotte Cummings, Debbie Gray, Ben Fenner, Kendall Baldwin, and Pete Smith. I am merely Jack Fletcher. Hello, how do you
Merely. Barely Jack Fletcher.
I'm barely Jack Fletcher right now. So with that being said, let us not keep the players waiting. Let us not keep you waiting. It is time to enter the Player's Keep. In the last chapter of our story, you're quite alright.
No, that's, I don't mind it. That's fine, it's all organic.
In the last chapter of our story, we saw Tony, Willow, Sigismund, and Cricket return from their scrap with an Otyug. They completed their contract with the Boak owner of the Henshaw Tannery and was paid a nice and tidy 40 gold. They tried to glean some information about the city of Dolomus, but unfortunately, this particular individual was not that clued up on the specifics that you were asking them about. You made your way back into the city, only to find yourself confronted with an Iron Inquisitor and two very argumentative individuals. Enter Mothyu and Nakani, the Lepidopterid, or moth folk, and the Hanuman, or monkey folk, respectively. And they were not too best pleased with being interviewed by this particular individual, since they had just come back from a mission outside of the city's limits. Sigismund immediately went over to Nakani and Mothyu, introduced themselves as Edwin, and got to talking, trying to make some new friends, and you did so. After talking for a little while, you found out that Nakani and Mothyu were what's called blighters, mercenaries that do runs in the Blight Lands, and they asked you to join them, to which I am pretty sure everybody agreed. Mm-hmm. That evening, you did your prep, making smoke screens or healing poultices, drinking yourself into a stupor, having some tense conversations, or trying to get a message to allies. Late in the evening, as Cricket is coming back from his excursion out to the Iron Barracks, that is where we will pick up. So, does anyone have any last-minute prep before the night is out, or are you all happy?
I would like to bathe.
You are in the rain, so you can bathe out here. It is still thundering. It is still lightning. The makeup is completely washed off of you. Your bright green grung skin is now free to be seen, popping, as it were. But you are now rehydrated for the next 24 hours.
Does it count with the rain? It says immersion.
Absolutely. With most rain, no. This is a thunderstorm of heavy proportion. It is coming down in sheets and sheets of rain.
It says immersion in sheets.
You are a bunch of sheets. With the amount of water that is coming down from the sky, you can absolutely do that.
Sweet, I will do that.
Not a problem at all. You make your way back to the Stew Pot Tavern.
I do.
Wonderful stuff. Takes you roughly another half an hour, so you've been out for maybe a couple of hours-ish, not even. And sopping wet, you enter back in to the Stew Pot Tavern. Most people have gone to bed.
Are these guys still sitting in a booth?
I believe, have you two gone to bed now that you have prepped everything. You can see Siggy is passed out in a corner.
I think we.
Yeah.
We've gone back.
So it is just Sigismund that you recognise that is there. There are a couple of late night drinkers, but they are heavy in their cups.
Sure.
There's one sort of like reddish bronze dragonborn that's like swaying, like nursing a mug of ale.
Shall I just derail this whole episode?
mm-hmm.
I won't. Okay, I'm gonna go up. Gonna go up to Siggy. I see him sleeping. I'm just gonna grab his beard, tug it.
Not the beard.
Siggy.
What? What do you want? What?
You look like Siggy.
Fuck.
Come on, let's go upstairs.
Clumsily try and play a tune on my lute.
No. Let's just go to sleep. Come on.
No.
Come on.
Yep.
Follow me, Sigismund. Come upstairs to our single bed.
Oh.
Canon.
You have
Oh,
a
no.
beautiful voice, my friend.
Yeah, follow it.
Reminds me of the time I taught a chorus of frogs to sing.
I'm a grunt!
Fuck. Okay, I'm coming. I'm going.
Amazing. You drag Sigismund back upstairs to bed, who I assume immediately passes out once again. Do you go to sleep yourself?
I do. I'll curl up at the foot of the bed.
Fantastic stuff.
When you come in, do you just go straight to meditating? Cool. Because I'll hear that she's come in, but I won't say anything. I'll just know that she's there, and then I'll go sleep.
You do so. You all take a very well-earned night's rest,
Oi, oi.
and you wake up
Oi, oi.
invigorated, ready for the day.
That means I
Quick,
use my 11.
mechanic question, DM.
Hello there.
You mentioned that as one of your homebrew rules is I can swap spells.
Yes, indeed.
Every day? as
Every day,
well?
every long rest.
Okay, is that all my spells or just cantrips?
All of your bard spells. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna shift some stuff around.
All the rules nerds are like, no.
At me. Please don't at
Don't
me.
at me. Don't at
I
us.
beg you.
Not on Twitter. Sorry, X.
The day is yours.
Woo.
What are you doing?
What are we
Apparently
doing?
going to kill ourselves.
Yeah!
Fantastic. So you're just waiting at the stables.
Hours later.
Yeah. Do you leave a note at all, or?
No, Matthew's just grumbling outside, looking up at the sky. I said, dawn.
like a dad on a road trip.
Yes!
Just like.
Oh, incredible!
Not a
Siggy
morning
is not
person.
in the morning person.
Yeah, I was
No.
gonna say Tony's not either.
What time do
We are
people
not.
wake up?
I think like
Midday,
good
midday.
fucking like 11:30.
Oh, so like.
Oh,
You ain't gonna get that far.
No,
Yeah, we're
Oh,
coming to
okay,
get
fair.
you.
Well, Siggy's intention is to sleep until 11:30.
Okay. Is anyone else getting up early?
I'll be up after 4
You
hours.
will. So, do you take it upon yourself to get the rest of your little gang
Yeah,
together?
I'll wake Tony up
Wonderful.
and just be like, morning, time to go, come on. I accepted the job on our
every
behalf.
morning.
You accept what?
I've accepted it on our behalf. You said you'd go wherever I go, so I'm going. Ergo, you're going.
Oh, great. Cool.
Cool.
Lovely.
I'll
Yep.
go get Cricket and Ziggy.
Mhm.
Criggy!
Cricket.
Nice, I like it. Who's that?
It's like a
It's
dog.
Willow. It's time to go. We're off to Blight.
Oh, yeah. Just grab the beard again. Siggy!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna pluck a single hair. Siggy!
Ow!
You want this back?
That better not be from my head.
From your chin.
Marginally better.
Right, I'll tie it back in.
Ah.
We gotta go. We're
Okay.
gonna go fighting some blights.
I'll put some clothes on.
All right.
Yes, gather my shit.
Wonderful.
Very
That's
early
from your
eye.
chin.
Yeah.
I look like Cricket. I'm going to use my disguise kit on myself to turn back into Brick.
Wonderful.
Brick.
I would like you to make me.
Oh no.
What do we call this? An intelligence or dexterity check with your
Here we go.
proficiency.
Which one?
Either or, your choice.
Did you
Dealer's
say
choice.
or dexterity?
Or dexterity.
I believe it might be dexterity then,
Wonderful.
Jack. Oh dear. Well, that's a natural 4, where
Can someone help him?
so it's dex plus prof.
Yes.
11 total.
11 total.
Can I help in some way?
Not now.
I know, I was going to say
Um,
you said it for the time.
Ah,
I'm busy.
put my
You
clothes on.
try and disguise yourself. And you feel like you've done a fairly good job.
Brick. Okay, I'm in.
Wonderful.
I would also like to disguise myself through the use of magic.
Yes.
I'm going to disguise myself as a
Go on then.
dwarven woman.
Uh-huh.
Similar hair to my own, but a bigger, sort of bushier beard, done up in the kind of traditional female dwarven style. Yeah, kind of stockier than I am, maybe a bit more rotund. Instead of blue eyes, they are green. And yeah, I think just kind of dressed in standard dwarven garb.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Where are you four headed? Straight out?
Well, yeah, we'll go down to meet
Mm-hmm.
them, I guess.
You four make me an intelligence check.
Oh,
They
I'm
do this
feeling. I
every
don't know what.
They do this every year!
Thank you for the
Well,
dice.
Just to show
Why?
my intelligence.
Oh. Does anybody love
Straight
me?
intelligence.
Yes.
The roll plus your intelligence.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm not a
so
smart man.
intelligent. So
They're not in.
Semanifi.
I can make up the answer. They rolled 15, so 17.
9.
15.
Siggy and Willow, fairly well travelled. Do you have anything to eat?
That's alright, I've got it sorted.
Bits of jerky, some hardtack.
It's alright, and I'm going to pull out a sprig of mistletoe.
Mhm.
I'm going to put it in her hand, and you see she kind of does this, and it lights up in her hand. And when she does that, there's a bunch of berries in her hand. So just eat one of these, and you'll be fine for the day.
Siggy immediately takes one.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go.
Wow, wow, cool trick.
I am so full.
What colour are they?
They just look like berries, so red.
Okay.
There are different colours of berries.
I know.
They're red berries.
Red berries.
My berry, my flavor.
Is that what you call it? Yeah.
Oh no.
Bubblegum.
Wonderful. You head on out to meet
The rest of them.
Nakani and
Yeah.
Matthew. Fantastic. You said dawn. Did you say where?
No, I think Matthew assumed right outside.
Yeah. Cool. Where are you going, guys?
Out the front.
Yeah. Oh, out of the tavern?
Yeah.
Oh, out of the tavern. Oh, I'm so sorry. So the stables are way further away from the tavern. So
Okay.
you can go to the stables afterwards if you'd like, or you can wait
Yeah.
at the stables.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then they are waiting for you right outside.
Morning. How are we?
All right.
The day is half done, Furless. Come on, let's move.
That's probably my fault. I'm sorry.
Would you
I'm
like
not
a
the morning
berry?
person.
Oh,
Mm,
oh, is this going to make me feel ill?
I didn't touch it.
No, this will do nothing but make you feel good.
Oh,
You also don't have to eat afterwards. You can if you want to.
Ever.
Oh.
It just provides everything you need for the day.
thank
Would you like?
I will save mine for later, thank you.
Oh, you sure?
Very much so.
Okay.
You could carry.
Do I need to put like spikes on them to be appealing to you?
Spikes?
Just like
Why would I eat spikes, Willow?
maybe you like spikes. I don't know.
Let us begin the day.
Oh god.
You head on over to the stables. You gather the horses from the stable hand that you've been speaking to, and you start to make your way out of the city. The city guards check papers once again, and you inform of your mission as blighters, as a group of blighters, and they wave you on through.
How was
I mean,
about to
at a
say.
certain point as well, I'll just kind of whisper like to these two. It's me, Siggy. But for the purposes, you can call me Freya.
Oh, okay, Freya.
I'm in disguise.
You don't have a lot of time left on your makeup staying on you in the torrential rain, but
Oh.
the guards don't seem to notice you as you pass out the gates.
But you pulled such a crazy face.
Yeah, because they rolled really fucking shit.
Oh, sound.
You?
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? Kelbon Surprise.
Still raining.
It's torrential rain. Still. There's no thunder right now, but still sheets of rain coming down. You head on out into the wilds of Beladrin.
Oh no!
For the first day of travel, I would like either Nakani or Matthew to make me a survival check, seeing as you know where you're going. For this first day as well, make it with advantage.
We're out and about, guys. We're out and about.
Woo, thank God! 21.
22! Natural
22.
20.
Nice.
Natural 20.
You follow the road that you have already followed before. This road begins to wind up northwards, following the trail of the Vernal River that runs from the Vernal Hills in the north all the way down past Dolomus. You take in your surroundings, and you can't see very far due to the torrential rain that obscures and obfuscates much of the horizon. What you can see is this river already rushing past with this sudden downpour of rain. You can see sheep herders very upset that they have to be out in this weather to tend to their flocks as you go past just fields and fields of sheep and other livestock as you move northwards past the northern end of the city. You can see that the topography starts rising up again as the ground steadily makes its way somewhere out there towards the Vernal Range. And the rain continues torrentially. For the first day, can everybody make me an endurance check, please?
Oh my goodness.
Do you guys know about this?
Yeah, could you remind me about the endurance?
Endurance checks are a con-based skill.
Can I guide myself on this?
No.
No? Cool.
This is to see how well you withstand the day's travel. It's not a high DC because you are on horseback, but the fact that it is you are going through a storm is enough to trigger a roll.
Okay.
4,
6.
6,
18.
18,
25.
25.
It's con based, right? Sorry.
Yes.
9. Oh, forgive me.
Sorry. 15.
15.
9 total.
9 total. Cricket, Nakani, and Matthew, not ones who are fans of this type of weather. Not necessarily the fact that it's wet, because it is so bitingly cold. It is still early in the year, and you are absolutely freezing by the end of the day. You take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Also,
oh my
sorry, DM, I
goodness.
forgot that usually as part of like morning routine to determine my tails.
Yes, if you want to go ahead and do that now.
Yeah, I'm not going to do this for every day of travel, so I'll just keep the 3 that.
That's fine. That's fine. If you want to do that, that's totally fine.
I think Nakani's got like a cloak that is clearly too big for her.
Oh,
That
Amazing.
another blighter has given her, and like the hood's like way too big. It comes out to like here, and there's just rain dripping in the front. It's miserable.
She took it from her
feels
dead
as
friend.
miserable as I could possibly imagine.
Jack, I'm so sorry.
Hello, my dear.
1 point of exhaustion just gives you disadvantage on everything, eh?
On ability checks.
On ability checks, okay. I'm with you.
for the second day of travel, can Nakani and Matthew make me survival checks, please?
Yes. Is this still advantage?
Straight rolls because you are exhausted.
Oh no!
For this point of exhaustion, no, because it comes at the end of your day of travel. So at the end of the second day, if you are still on 1 point, you can then rest to take it off.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm with you.
7.
7. 6.
Oh no!
Derail.
With the torrential rain that is still going on, it becomes much harder to try and navigate. The road that you are using veers off west and continues for a very long time. However, that road goes from well-tended cobblestone to broken and cracked cobblestone to a barely functional cobblestone road to a dirt path, and then nothing. And it is on this nothing that you start to lose your way a bit.
Can I fly up to try and get an idea once we hit the nothing?
Yes.
If it triggers our, like, oh, this doesn't look right.
It doesn't not look right yet.
Okay, then never mind.
But as you continue forward with no more path to travel down, you would have no way of knowing if you are off the beaten track, so to speak. So as far as you are aware, you are heading in the right direction. Unfortunately, unbeknownst to you do lose a day of travel.
Shoot.
Oh, by the way, everybody mark off rations 1 per day per person.
Every day I will be casting Good Fairy in the morning.
Amazing. Yeah,
Just
so
if that's all right.
just,
If
that's,
that's all right with you.
absolutely fine if that's the way you're going to do it. Just make sure you're marking off that spell. Fantastic stuff. For the second day of travel, can everybody make me an endurance check, please?
Can I,
Oh!
as we're
Oh
traveling,
no! What about
Siggy's just gonna sort of perk up and
Same
gonna perk up and be like, "Did I ever tell you about the time I got lost in the ice wastes of Esheim?" and regale everyone with a tale that they probably don't want to listen to, but I'm gonna give
I know. I
these
feel like
two
every time,
both a bardic inspiration.
Fantastic
every
stuff.
time Tony's gonna be like,
the Lord?
Isn't it?
You know what? Listen, I know you're not a huge fan.
Yes!
"You
It's a
are
D6. Yeah.
great, but I'm tired."
8
8 total.
total.
Con, you said?
Yes.
12.
12.
22.
22.
21, sorry.
21. Willow.
20. Dirty 20.
Filthy.
5.
11.
11. Tony and Matthew, you take another point of exhaustion.
Hey
Does
yo.
the point of exhaustion come off during the long
No.
rest?
So if you do not take a point of exhaustion for this day, so for you, Nakani, you can long rest tonight and have that point erased. But because you two, basically this is symbolic of how you are dealing with the travel, and if you are continuously being worn down by the travel, you are consistently exhausted. So it might be that it gets to a point where you need to take a day of no traveling whatsoever and rest in order to recuperate and erase those points of exhaustion. Yeah?
Cool.
So you can keep going for as long as you want, but the further you go, when you are exhausted, the worse it's going to be for you.
Right.
So, Nakani, tonight, you can get rid of that point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Matthew, you now have 2. Tony, you have 1.
Sweet.
And
Nine.
you passed as well, so you can take your point of exhaustion off as well for the second day of travel. Yes.
As we're traveling, can I keep my eyes peeled for any useful herbs? Or
Absolutely.
plants?
Give me a survival check.
These have
Coriander.
been going so well. I'm going to change dice because I don't trust them.
You guys both use your bardic inspiration.
I've already
used
used
mine.
it.
Can I say that for each day of travel, I'm just going to keep doing that? So I get them back
Yeah.
on a long rest.
Yeah.
So each day I want to give them bardic inspiration.
Wonderful.
to lead
Make
us
sure that you've perpetually just got 2 less bardic inspiration.
Anyone got guidance?
Guidance lasts for like 10 minutes and you can use it once. These endurance checks are made over the course of like the day.
Gotcha.
Guidance is 1, bardic is 10.
Say that again.
Guidance is 1 minute.
Guidance is 1 minute.
I
I'm so
think
sorry.
bardic inspiration is 10.
That's yes,
Okay.
that's where I'm getting confused.
12 for nature check.
12 for the nature check. Basically. For the most part, you don't find much. You do collect a small amount of low-growing heather, either the flowers or the entire plant, if you would like.
Cool.
Just picks up a whole roll of it.
Cool.
Do with that what you will. For the 3rd day of travel, are you pushing on?
Yeah.
I would like you to make me survival checks, please.
And I've got.
Can I give them, bardic inspiration?
I will say for this,
Can I help one of them?
you can help. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go on. You can. I would say you can
proficient
help
in
because you
survival.
are a navigator of sorts. Even though they know the way.
Yeah.
Go on. Yeah. Why not?
I'm like, you know where you're going.
You can do it.
That's a natural 20.
Go.
For 22 total.
Yeah, natural 20!
Hey!
We make
Two
up- we make up for that
natural
whole lost day.
20s.
You arrive in double quick time.
You do. You fly up one day to get your bearings, sodden with rain, and you realize that you veered too far south, and you actually steer everybody back up north, and you make up that day of travel that you previously lost. So you are now back on track. 2 natural 20s. Phenomenal.
And
Go on. Hello.
down to 1 exhaustion point now.
Not yet. We're going to see if you make this endurance check.
Yeah, that was survival.
So endurance check for everybody.
Oh, hell.
I don't like this
But
at all.
these sleeps have been lovely and uneventful.
So I think I'm at disadvantage for this, aren't I?
Yes.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, I should have been on
Oh,
disadvantage
so it doesn't
for last
matter.
one, shouldn't it?
Oh, my disadvantage.
It's an ability check.
Okay.
8 again.
So that'll be 3.
That is 3 points of exhaustion for Matthew.
Dirty 20.
That's a success.
For God's
9.
sake.
That is a failure. Point of exhaustion.
14.
14 is a success.
4.
That's a failure.
I was going to say I didn't roll at disadvantage.
It's fine. We know from next time.
I got a 3.
That's a failure.
Yes.
Okay. You can keep pushing on as much as you want.
have
At a
a day
certain
off.
point, you are going to have to take some
Let's
rest.
have a day off.
Do we want to have a day?
That would be nice.
Okay, let's have a day. Yeah, we'll have a day.
Okay.
Is the weather still awful?
The weather is still horrific. Yes.
But
I'm
it's
just gonna, when we stop, I'm just gonna cast Druidcraft and
Uh-huh.
just see if it's gonna rain for the next 24 hours.
Okay. Yes, it is. It is going to start lightening up. It's not going to be as massive, but it is still going to rain.
It's a 30% chance.
Incredible.
It's gonna lighten up in a bit, so let's just enjoy the pitter patter.
Wonderful.
as it
So
stands.
good.
The heaviness of the rains kept me
Absolutely
nice
fine. Absolutely fine.
I'm gonna try and lift everybody's spirits with a song.
Wonderful.
and- Yes.
Performance check.
Oh fuck.
Soggy.
Join in with your
I'm gonna guide
pants.
myself.
We'll see how badly it
Things
is.
haven't really been going very well. Performance. With. Oh, it's not too bad. To 60.
16. It's a fairly decent song. You can choose to be inspired or not. I've not been making you take watches for
No,
the
that's
evenings.
what I was thinking.
Ah,
We were
so
like,
many
it's been
rolls.
so uneventful. We've
It's so
just been
uneventful.
great.
You're like day two.
That's because we don't need it. I'm dying to exhaustion.
Yeah. We're already.
I'm like, I'm doing my job as it is. Wonderful. So, let's role play an evening then.
Okay. Sure
This
thing.
evening, after the third day, you have made up your travel, but are you resting for the next day? You will lose a day of travel.
Yeah, I think we need to.
Can we try and find like a
probably sensible.
cave?
Yeah, you can
or,
do
like,
so. You can find some form of shelter.
I have something
Um,
that I can do to make sure we're safe if you want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
What do you got?
Are you ready to rest now?
I think so.
I think
We'll find somewhere quieter though, off the road.
Mm-hmm. There is no road. You are
I don't know
in the
where we are.
wilderness.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're okay here then?
Yeah, I think we found in a cave, didn't we?
Make me a survival check.
Me?
Anybody who wants.
Oh, you guys are better at that than me.
Excellent.
At disadvantage for anyone who's
Shit.
got points of exhaustion.
And I'm also exhausted.
9.
12.
9.
20. Tony?
9.
9.
21.
21.
Oh no, sorry. 50. I was using it at advantage. I got a 12 and a 17.
Got you.
4.
I'm not even trying.
You're not even trying. Between Willow and... No, Willow manages to find... there is a copse of oak trees that...
Not cedar.
say again, sorry?
Not cedar.
Not cedar, no.
Oh, that was
1d4 psychic damage. There is a copse of oak trees that are growing out here that you can find a modicum of shelter under.
Guys, there's a copse of oak trees that are growing out here that I could find us a modicum of shelter.
Under.
Is that great?
Is this okay?
It's just there, look.
It's not very
Okay,
reversed.
cool.
You have seen various trees dotted about, some sort of spindly hawthorn trees. There's the occasional oak that grows out here as well. This is a cluster of oak trees that are growing out here on sort of like one of the lower patches of ground, and it looks like it's the most shelter that you're going to get out here.
Cool. Okay. Can you guys just like watch my back for like 10 minutes?
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I
Sure.
love you, but that's not what I
No,
mean.
That was bad.
Cool. So she's gonna go and take a little seat on the floor, try and find somewhere that's not as wet, and just like get into like a meditative position, and just close her eyes and just kind of be there. But obviously, she's gonna cast Lehman's tiny hut.
Hey.
So she'll be sat there for like 10 minutes doing it ritually, so whatever that
Yep.
entails. But it's gonna hopefully kind of make, it's gonna like, I want it to come from her,
Symbol.
yes, symbol. So like there's gonna be like waves of energy that just kind of build up and up and up around her. And it's gonna blend in with the kind of stuff that's around us, so be those kind of colors, but it's also gonna blend in with the night sky as well. So there's like a mixture of that in there.
You can pick one color from the outside.
The inside's this gorgeous canopy, though, right?
For the outside, what color is most I mean, is it dark? It's dark.
It is getting dark. It's not nighttime yet. You can see around you that it's the leaf litter is brown.
Yeah. So it's going to be kind of the same brown as the trees around her, but still sparkly.
Over 10 minutes, you just hear Tony silently just muttering and whispering prayers as she incants this spell. Just these waves of energy rippling out from her and then stopping at a certain point. And you can see just the faintest clouding of the air around you as these waves go out, and that as it reaches the max radius of this half sphere, you can see that the color sort of blends in a little bit and fades out more and then goes to transparent and then goes opaque and then fades to transparent again and again and again over the course of the 10 minutes. And you have successfully cast Lehman's Tiny Hut.
I think if Siggy sees like this spell happening, the sort of first wave of energy, he's going to keep his distance and like sort of as it's approaching him, he's just going to sort of back off slowly.
Yeah.
So he's outside its circumference of the
Absolutely
circle.
fine.
Siggy, you can't come in. I'm joking.
Don't really want to.
This is my bar.
And then just kind of like stand outside of
Yeah.
the tiny hut.
You
like,
can go and sit by one of the neighboring trees if you want to, and
just tuning.
Yeah.
Tuning.
wonderful. Is there anybody doing anything else in this time?
Is this hut set up?
Yeah, I think.
I will say if nobody else wants to do anything for the duration, then yes, we can skip ahead and you now have a hut cast, and from the outside, you can see this dome of sort of muddy, reddish brown energy that slightly obfuscates those inside. It's not a perfect camouflage, so it can be seen, but it does help to, maybe from a distance, leave people not seeing it. That was terrible English. I had a whole breakdown. You think people's perceptions might pass over from a distance.
Perception filter.
So this will hopefully keep us safe. And if you do come inside, you will see that it's kind of like dimly lit, like nice and cozy in there, you know.
This is incredible.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It's great for chats.
What do you mean?
Just like little midnight chats.
Can people hear you from the outside?
I don't actually know, but it's just a nice place to chat in. It's like camping.
I'm gonna just.
I think you can't see through, but you might be able to hear it.
I'm gonna, I'll double check.
I'm gonna do a very annoying child of just standing like 1 foot in the inside, 1 foot in the outside, going, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?"
I stopped Cricket being able to come in.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Boom!
Guys, I think it's broken.
His leg just gets.
Wait, I was gonna say, he's one leg in it, he's bisected.
While you're outside, I'll be like, "Craig, my name's Cricket, and I wear a hat." Do you hear that?
I don't know. Do I
Do
hear
we
that?
hear that?
Do I hear this heinous
Yeah,
crying?
you hear it.
Okay, so
it's
you
not
can
soundproof.
hear, but you can't see.
Can I
Yeah.
come back in?
Yeah.
That was a terrible impression.
Sorry, I'll work on it.
Siggy, you coming in or?
Is it dry in there?
Yes.
And despite his better, what's the word?
Judgment.
Judgment. Thank you. Despite his better judgment,
We're all
he's
doing
just
words
gonna, like,
really good.
He's doing wording good. He's just gonna like poke it with a toe, and just see what happens. Be like,
Your foot just passes through,
unharmed.
unharmed. Take it out. Looks no different.
Okay, it's fine. She's a nice person. She wouldn't just try and kill us like that. It's too obvious, right? Too obvious. And I plunge my head through, just my head, be like,
Mhm.
"Am I dead?"
You open. You ask, "Are you dead?"
Yeah, no,
Are you opening your eyes?
no.
No. You feel an immediate shift in the atmosphere. It is a wonderful temperature.
Oh.
You were shivering outside, sodden and wet. In here, it is like you're in a well-warmed tavern.
Oh, it's kind of nice.
I'm gonna go see your ancestor.
Not funny, Chris.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, this might be that might not have happened.
Oh.
Because if you're not in the dome when I cast it, you can't come in.
Well, at all.
I have just read the spell, and even I forgot about that. So no. Addendum. You try and poke a toe at the
An
hut.
object
Ding.
within the dome when you cast the spell can move in freely. All other creatures are barred from passing through it. Cool. Well, you made your decision.
I don't.
I'm sleeping outside.
I'm actually okay out here.
Why did you not come? Why?
I don't. Okay, it's an uncomfortable conversation to have now, but since you brought it up, gesturing at the dome,
Just cannot see in at all. It's just this solid block of colour.
Half of my face has come out.
Okay, so you see, all of a sudden you just see Cricket's head is just floating in space.
What the fuck? Since you bring it up, I
Guys,
don't fully.
He's talking.
Okay, Willow will join.
They can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah. We can hear. We can hear him.
Well, come and look.
Come on, Tony.
You can't come and Tony, I will say, you know you can't come and look because that'll end the spell.
Yes, I've done this before, so I know that. Kendall doesn't know.
I don't fully trust God magic like this. It does like it. I'm sorry. It's the way I was raised. I'm much better than my parents, but we don't follow any gods. We don't take full stock in their magic, and so it's and you know what you did the other day with the monster. I thought it's my father's fault. He's a terrible influence. I thought it might vaporize me for a second. I don't know. And now I'm here, stuck outside in the rain.
Yep.
Just, yep.
Well, they were like, maybe you should recast it again and let him in this time. For like an olive branch.
So I'm okay. I was raised.
Finger comes out.
I can't see you.
Give me 1 second.
Hand.
You just see this hand just.
Okay. All right.
Change the narrative.
I dropped the dome.
You drop the dome.
And
This just half orb of color just immediately dissipates.
You really thought that I'd try to hurt you?
I'm terribly sorry. It's a really bad habit, and since I've been on my travels, I've tried to adjust. It's just because we don't trust the gods themselves, and so therefore we really only worship our ancestors. And therefore, any kind of magic that comes from aforementioned gods it's just kind of scary.
Okay. Well, it's a lot, but
I'm trying to change for what it's worth.
you don't need to change your view, but just give me a chance.
Of course, and I have seen you do many wonderful things so far.
Yes, I wouldn't try and hurt you with a with a spell in the middle of the woods.
I know, it was a knee-jerk reaction. And I'm
Okay, come here.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
And I'll sit down again and I'll cast the dome again.
I will sit.
As she starts casting it, though, you'll see Willow just kind of grabs your hand.
Yeah, I think despite that, he's going to close his eyes and hold his breath, just like.
It's okay.
For 10 whole minutes.
It's got a high con.
As you're casting, Matthew begins telling you stories of people he knew casting Tiny Hut. Yes, I once knew a wizard called Reginald that cast Tiny Hut. Didn't like sleeping with the rest of us, unfortunately. Cast it on his own while we were out on an adventure, mission, you might say. Fortunately, what he didn't realise is he cast it in the corner of the ruins of this castle. There were 8 vampire spawn hiding in the shadows, though, mauled to death while we all slept. Very good spell, though. I do enjoy it.
Matthew,
With your permission, I'm going to write that down.
do you have any friends or co-workers who are still breathing?
Oh,
today?
yes.
Apart from the carny.
Yeah.
Some I used to know back in my travelling days, I suppose, before I met Nakani. But yes, now that you mention it, for the year we've been travelling together, most of our compatriots have died, haven't they?
I miss Mott.
Poor Mott.
I will
Terrible.
write the Ballad of Mott.
Oh, would you?
I'll need to know more about him, of course, but yes.
So, do we want to can we light fire in here?
With the dome up, you know that you don't need to because it is perfectly lit and it is perfectly temperate. It's so much warmer than outside of the dome.
Beautiful.
Nikani just completely blanked the question about Mott.
So there you go. Didn't hurt, did it?
No, it was fine.
Good. Okay.
Stupid.
It's not stupid.
Unless there's vampires.
I hope there's no photos. I'm gonna go back to getting on my hair.
We were both like,
You a vampire?
Insight checks.
I gas detect undead. I don't have it, but I'm gonna.
Is there anyone doing anything else?
No. I'll spare you the pain of me playing panpipes tonight.
You can play the panpipes all you want, honey.
Do it tomorrow.
Okay then. Is anybody taking a watch at all?
Can we watch from...
You can see through from the inside, but not from the outside.
Ah!
Feeling guilty, I think Siggy's gonna volunteer for first watch.
Yeah, sweet, wonderful. Anyone else taking a watch?
You can head out to watch, right? And you
No, you can see through the dome, right?
You can see through the dome.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you've got... Unless you've got dark vision, you won't be able to
I
see...
have dark vision.
Okay, good.
Oh, dwarf!
I'll trance for 4 hours, and then I'll do the last stint.
Do you want to wake me up for one of them? Or?
I don't mind. You can sleep if you want. No,
Who's
you're
taking first
exhausted. You
watch?
sleep.
You sure?
Sigismund is taking first watch, which will all be 2 hours. Then another watch for 2 hours, and then you're going to take the other 4.
I'll just do the other 4.
I will. I can take a watch, or I can join.
You can't see.
I
Sorry.
but I don't have dark vision either. So
We could take a watch together.
Yeah, we'll chill.
Sure.
Cool.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Matthew has done
I'm
it.
exhausted.
For the first 2 hours of watch, then give me a perception check.
Guidance.
Oh, we do have dogs.
Yes.
Guidance.
Take it all
I'll pray to the ancestors. Perception.
Mine is 11 on a disadvantage.
15.
You're doing the watch with 6.
Yes.
15.
What
One-
do I perceive?
Well, there is a rabbit that sort of bounds through the trees.
Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want the rabbit?
No. Maybe.
It's too late now. It's gone.
About an hour in, you hear this.
Do you want it?
No. Stop it, Cricket. You can't see it.
I can hear it.
Most of the night you hear. Bats flying overhead.
I thought they were sheets.
I will smite you all.
With what trait?
With a sheet.
Is that one of the fallen crawling out of the ground?
Yeah.
Your watch comes to an end. Completely fine.
Well, that's boring. Who's next?
Could have got the rabbit.
Nakani, you going to take a watch?
yeah.
Wonderful.
I will shake the canny.
I can take a watch with you. You don't
Yeah.
have dark vision.
I don't have dark vision,
I'll
but I
take-
will.
Nakani and Moth, you are going to take the second watch.
Can't.
Fantastic. Perception check at disadvantage because you are still exhausted.
Oh shit.
After this day, you will be okay.
Oh, okay. 3. No, 5. No, 4. I lied. I'm lying.
It's-
lying. Oh wait, no. 7.
Pick a number, Cal. Jesus.
Any of the above.
Any and all of them. It's dark out there.
It's dark.
Dirty 20 for me.
Dirty 20. Amazing. Was that made at disadvantage because you do not have dark vision?
Oh no. Oh yeah, still dirty 20.
Oh,
Let's go.
come on. You suddenly have dark vision.
You relying more on your keen hearing than anything else, you ascertain that you're pretty safe. You feel very calm and peaceful and at ease, most of all, within this protective dome.
I'm gonna take my traveling cloak off and try and like get it dryish.
It's not going to do a lot, but you shake it out a little bit and for sure.
How many days of rain has it been?
It's been, so you traveled for 2, you lost a day, you gained it back. So this is your 4th day of travel
4 days
of torrential rain. This is a massive storm. And you've been traveling as well. So either it's been traveling with you or
and we're in the middle of like
Britain.
the cold months or the tail end of the cold months.
it is Blossom Wake, which is the first of the 4 seasons in the cycle.
Okay.
But it is not warm.
Right. Are there any local, like, large rivers nearby?
The largest river that you know of was the Vanal River that you were traveling up. That is 3 days behind.
That's fine.
You can find a small river if you would like.
No. I'm just worried about the local economy.
You'll have to find that out when you get back to Dolomus.
Unreal.
Wonderful. Final watch is for you, Willow.
Yes.
You come out of your trance. Give me a perception check, please.
Oh, natural one.
Nice.
You
It's
don't-
dark out there.
Yeah, you actually don't come out of your trance and you still sleep.
For all intents and purposes, you think
Die.
you are safe. You put more faith in the fact that you are inside this hut that Tony has cast, and so don't really pay much attention to the outside, so you don't notice much.
Are we
of
on
what's
like
going on.
grass?
Say again?
Are we on
Right,
grass?
nice.
No, like leaf litter. You are
litter.
underneath the trees to sort of like try and lessen the rain that
She
is
gets a
coming
bit
down.
bored and she like puts a leaf on her mouth and she's just like forgets to watch.
Note to self: do not let Willow take watch on her own.
Yeah, right.
And then she's
I was
like,
like,
"Oh fuck,
you
I
can
meant to be
wake me up."
watching.
Yeah.
I'll do that now for the last."
And that continues for like most of the evening.
Yep.
But you come through long rested and unmolested.
You might not be so lucky tomorrow, Willow.
Oh God.
So how does that fare with the exhaustion?
So this next day, you are going to stay in this place. You're going to lose a day of travel to clear those points of exhaustion.
all of them.
All.
Oh, nice. Great.
Because you can't get them off you if you are traveling and not succeeding the endurance checks. But if you take a day of not traveling, that does recuperate you. So they are easier to get, but also easier to take away
Yeah.
because of how you get them.
Nice.
Berries.
Thank you.
Anybody that you have a day of downtime, basically. Does anybody want to do anything, or are you happy to just
Yes.
yes?
I want to do a few things.
Hit me.
So first of all, I'm going to take the gnoll tooth that Mothyu has
Aw.
gifted me. And not really. What do I have? What can I use? I'm gonna like take a strip of leather, maybe even from my own armor. I have some studded leather armor, but I don't really wear it.
That is going to be. I'm assuming you're going to want to create some sort of necklace or something like that.
Precisely, yeah.
That's going to be thick leather. You would need something more soft and like plattable.
I will plait my own hair,
Uh-huh.
tie it off,
Mm-hmm.
and cut it.
Oh,
Oh,
amazing.
Damn.
Weave the tooth into it in some form or another.
Yeah, you managed to. You've done this before with like beads and stuff like that. This is a dwarven practice that is very common. You weave like part of the hair around the tooth, so it's held in place.
Exactly, and I'm going to fashion that into a necklace.
Yeah, wonderful. Okay, you do so.
I'm going to reconstitute my tails for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I get anything different.
Okay, yep, go for it. You can set those now.
Oh. If I roll the same tail twice, so I've got 2 1s, so can I re-roll one of those?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I believe you can pick any that are available to you. So if you roll a double, you can just pick one. So you get one,
Okay, I see.
you
yeah.
get the number one, and then you get an alternate of your choosing.
Oh, dope. Okay, in that case, I will take that. I will take those numbers, and I'm just gonna swap out.
Whilst this is happening, anything else going on? Anybody doing anything else?
Has it lightened up? Is it going to lighten
You
up?
can see that the rain has lightened up. It's still raining, but it is now more of a mist that is coming down than like pelts.
So I need to find some water then.
Potentially, yes. You're good for this day,
Okay, so then.
but after this,
I'll maybe just dick around in the panpipes.
give me a performance check.
30 plus 0.
It's definitely better than your other role, your other night of performance. Sorry, Sigismund's voice in your head, sort of ringing true, and you're like, no, hang on, I was meant to do this sort of lip movement here, and you do make a little bit of improvement, put another notch on your training.
Final thing that I wanted to achieve is I take out my brewer's supplies.
Getting
I'm
better.
going to start mixing up some honey to
Lovely.
craft some mead.
Lovely stuff.
Every now and
You
again.
start crafting some mead. Hello.
What's the area like? Is it nice here or is it not nice? Like you said, it's like leafy. Is it? Like
The immediate
trees?
vicinity.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
leaves.
And before everyone wakes up, then Willow's just gonna cast plant growth
Okay.
on the area,
Okay.
just to make it feel a little nicer for the day.
You
She like
cast this spell, and you can see, sort of like at the base of the trunks, there are new shoots that grow out of these trees. These sort of like low-growing oak shoots with leaves that sort of gently pop on out, some fresh, bright green shoots. You can see near you off to the side, pushing through the leaf litter, just is these tall, like dark green stems, and from these sort of snowdrops, start growing as well. And then in another portion, this small patch of crocuses starts growing as well in a similar fashion. And yeah, you've definitely added to the beauty. Anyone doing anything else?
Nakani, having taken off her like traveling clothes that have all been soaked through, she is now in what looks probably quite strange to people, in that they are monks' robes, but they have a sort of they're all like very rich, like embroidered fabrics. There's a lot of texture and jewel tones, all wrapped and like layered up. But it looks like they have been like ripped in certain places and then like mended carefully, but not with a lot of resources to mend them.
Yes.
So it's just like sort of patched hastily to keep
Beautiful.
it together. But it's like something that was perhaps once quite grand and is now
Looking slightly
not.
disheveled.
Yeah.
Yes.
But while
Fantastic.
everything's drying, you would see that.
Yeah, amazing. Anything else? No?
Showing off to Siggy that I can make a note now.
Absolutely.
I'm so proud of you. Keep at it. You make a fine bard one day.
You think? I could be a bard. I could play some music.
Could do a traveling show. You and I.
Oh, that would be great.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Become
yeah.
a band.
We could, eh?
Form a band.
What would your name be if his is golden tongue?
Toot toot. That's all I got right now.
love it.
Maybe I'll get toot toot
Golden
toot.
tongue and toot toot. It's great.
Toot toot, the musical groan.
With that, the day comes to the end. Same watch as before.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So,
Dome again.
Dome again. Sigismund
Dome
and Cricket,
again.
perception checks.
But we can wipe off that exhaustion now.
All the exhaustion points are gone.
I do not have to be at disadvantage.
No, not at all.
It's okay.
Dome, da dome, dome. I'll do watch with you this time if you want. You can wake me up.
Well, disadvantage wouldn't have made it much worse.
12.
12.
So 4 + 5 for a 9.
Okay. Your watch goes by undisturbed. You don't notice much going on around you. It feels slightly quieter tonight. Only the occasional owl hoot. Matthew and Nakani, if you could please roll me a perception check.
Natural 20 for 25.
Oh, let's go! Feeling much better and so much more well rested. Matthew, you peer into the darkness and are relatively happy that all looks good. Nakani, on a natural 20, derobed of your sodden clothes and feeling a lot happier, you also look into the darkness.
Really fast hold.
Nakani, with the natural 20, you would know that everything is peaceful. Everything is quiet. you are sure that you are alone out here.
Matthew, while we're in the dark, 'cause obviously you don't have dark vision, but Matthew can see. So for every little rustle, he's talking to you, telling you to kind of close your eyes. Right, you hear that? Tell me, what animal is that?
Is a pigeon.
Very good. Very good. In battle, you can't always trust your eyes. You have to use your other senses as well. Now, this might be a bit of a test, Nakani. We can't let it go like it did last time, okay? You keep listening. I'll scout around, see if there's anything sneaking up on us. Very good. He flies up into it.
Okay, so you're flying up and you're going to have a scan around. We'll use those perception checks from before, but you feel pretty secure up here in the darkness that your newfound allies below you are in no immediate danger.
I'm going to pick an animal with a very difficult noise.
I knew that you were going to do that. Research is fox sounds.
You know.
Very violent.
I think we all know what the fox say.
Fantastic.
That's me.
That watch comes to an end. Willow and Tony, you're taking the final watch.
Yeah.
Wonderful stuff. Give me perception checks, please. If you do not have dark vision, disadvantage.
Oh, I got a natural 20.
Let's go.
There is no in between with you. It's not
No.
I got a 24.
24.
Oh yeah, mine will be 24 as well.
Lovely stuff.
This is just really a 24.
I'm just like,
And once again, with Tony keeping you more on task this time,
Sorry.
you are certain that you are safe here once again.
Willow.
Warding wind.
Dawn breaks.
Does she? So sorry.
You fuckers. Dawn breaks. The sky lightens. A pale grey, slightly drizzling, but far less rain here today than the previous days. You feel well rested enough that you can continue on your journey. What would you like to do?
Come on, time to go!
There it is. You pack up your camp and you make your way towards the Blight Lands. Nakani and Matthew, survival checks, please.
I'll
Not at disadvantage because you are not exhausted.
With your bardic
So-
inspiration.
Is it back to advantage?
I'll help.
No,
you.
straight rolls.
Can I help again? You can say no, I don't mind.
The further and further away you get from familiar territory, the less likely you are. The reason these guys are making that check is because they have traveled this way before.
Okay.
Okay, so that is a 23.
Oh, also a 23. Oh, wait, no, I lied. No.
25.
25. Refreshed and focused, you know exactly where you are, and with the weather starting to lift ever so slightly, you can see a little bit further. You can hear a little bit clearer. You know roughly where you are. You have come west quite a ways, and you do need to head north ever so slightly, skirting around the Vernal Hills, foothills, and you continue on that slow curve upwards. With the storm lifting as well, you do not need to make endurance checks.
Oh my god.
Love it.
I love that.
Because you are now in an environment that is miserable, but it is not making you ill. So the day goes pretty much unencumbered, unhindered. You can see quite a sharp rise in the distance, more towards your right, of the Vernal foothills that will lead up to the Vernal range. It looks a couple of days away from you, but you can see that on the horizon now that the weather is starting to lift. you pass through an area where the heather and low-growing grasses recede to quite a long grass that sways and whips in the wind, soaking you if ever you get down off your horses up to about the knee. And you all mark your trail through this, cutting lines through this swath, this sea of grasses. Just you continue onwards. The grass gets slightly shorter, but doesn't recede back to this like low-growing turf with heather and things like that. It stays fairly lush. You can ever so slightly see now and again, like there's a boulder or something jutting out that breaks up the landscape, along with a dappling of trees. It is beautiful out here. It is very, very peaceful. And it continues for most of the day being very peaceful until...
Oh no.
What's everyone's passive perception? I know you're 18.
14.
12.
Until Jack rolls a dice.
15.
15. Passive perception? 12. Only you, Willow. Only you hear just this ever so slight.
Oh no.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh my god.
Nice kitty.
And before we reveal everybody's initiative, I think that is the perfect opportunity for us to take a break. You can strategize how you're going to do this, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. See you then. And welcome back. So, initiatives, please. Oh, I've not rolled my initiatives. Beautiful. Cool. 25 to 20.
24.
I've seen her character sheet.
Oh, sorry.
So she's alert.
Oh, okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever you're doing, stop that.
Sorry.
Not you. You do whatever you want to, gorgeous. That's a lie.
Alert.
20 to 15.
Oh!
Saucy. 15 to 10.
13.
Okay.
13, 14,
12.
12, 11.
Power Rangers!
14, 13, 12, 11.
Yeah.
11. Yeah.
You okay there, lad?
Tuesdays.
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Cricket,
Just gonna hang back.
Matthew,
So we've got like 24.
Willow.
14, 13, 12, 11.
Wilho.
And then 3 or something, right?
Will. Oh,
I didn't
whoa.
read that.
And
Did I get
Tony. Matthew, what's your dex?
-1.
Lovely.
Oh no.
Oh yes, because we've just had a conversation. We're gonna change
Correct.
intents and
Hello?
Yes.
oh my god, intelligence and dex. Wonderful. Which means that this will go here. And then 10 to 5. 5 to 1.
I got a big fat with a pH 4.
Lovely stuff. Siggy coming in at the end. Fantastic stuff. Okay. Now, for those of you at home, you might be wondering, there are 6 players but 5 characters. Charlotte.
Care to explain?
I left my figure at home.
That's okay. So we're going to use a replacement for today, aren't we?
Yes.
And what's that going to be?
Well,
I don't know this, and I'm terrified.
channeling Nakani, I went out before and found some bits
Oh
on
no.
the street.
Oh no!
What is it?
What the?
Oh no!
Where did you find that?
What is it?
So
It's a couple of feathers.
That's
like
gorgeous.
It's a thing from like a plastic flower that I've stuck a pigeon feather
Incredible.
in on a little.
Delightful.
That's
I'm gonna-
not a chewed sweet or anything. That's a
I know, I was
counter
like,
from
you
my-
found chewing
I
gum.
was gonna say that. I'm gonna do another thing that looks plastic. Wonderful. So we have
It's not a chewed sweet, by the way.
Nakani.
She's so tall.
None of us thought.
Wonderful.
Nobody was thinking.
So Nakani, you are up first.
Yay.
As you hear this slight pounding, just this as 2 saber-toothed tigers
Whoa.
They're so cute.
Okay.
what are you doing?
What the fuck?
The first thing that I
They
want
are
to
a
do.
little big. When I printed them, I got them out of the print and I was like, ooh, they are not to scale. So they are not
That's
like
not how big it is.
no, they are smaller than that.
Okay.
But now I have dire saber-toothed tigers for when I put those against you.
The first thing that I'm gonna do when I hear the noise,
Yes.
I'm gonna like screech like a warning, like
Yes.
a monkey screech.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Everybody
kind of
shits
thing.
themselves.
And I will reach to the back of my hair, pull out a strand, and,
Amazing.
and blow on it, and it lights up gold. And as it like falls to the ground, I step forward, and there's 2 Nakanis.
Nice.
Incredible.
And I'm gonna so I'm gonna do that, and my both copies of me now have their Hanneman stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible. Are you holding? Is that an action?
That's an action
That's
to
an
do.
action.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Okay. Any bonus actions going on there? Any movement at all?
I'm gonna move to get slightly away from. So I'm gonna move like.
I'm gonna say that's your double as well.
Okay.
So small.
Now I need 2 Nakanis.
Yes. Let me go out to the street.
Yeah. Just go and forage for something.
Okay. And then I can't move my double. I don't think. Hang on.
Not with the bonus action?
I can move. Right. Okay. So I will move my double to the other, to the one closest to you.
this
Yeah, within 5 feet of it, or 10 feet of it. Yeah, and then I'm gonna move to within 10 feet of
10 feet.
Yeah.
About there?
I have long.
Of course, you have long arms. Fantastic. That's movement, action, bonus action. You all good?
All done.
Amazing. Great preparatory round. With that being said, this Sabretooth launches at... Let's see. Who does he go for? He goes for Cricket. Pounding forwards. It launches at you, snarling to try and tear you off your horse. It is going to make...
Oh yeah, we're on
Does
horses.
it move within 5 feet of it?
Get out of here, Seabiscuit.
Yes, sort of here.
Bullshit.
So has it left my space? Do I
It's left your copy space.
Do I not? Does it not get my?
The copy... does the copy get attacks of opportunity? I think the copy is like it's not a corporeal copy. Hang on, let me double check this. Hanuman. Hair duplicate.
It does not say.
It is illusory,
Okay.
so it cannot hit, but it can distract and... In fact, no, I'm so sorry. I was not taking in the duplicate, so I'm going to roll again. It goes for the duplicate.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. It immediately tries to lash through this duplicate, and you see its claws just rake through this shimmering form of Nakani. And where the claws go through, there are these streaks of gold that just tear the form apart, and then they back together, and there's this solid-looking form of Nakani. I'm going to make this creature make an intelligence check. Whoa. Which it does not make. So it all of a sudden, hackles raised, sort of takes a step back, not feeling anything, and like starts looking like it's going to swipe again. That's its turn over, which means that the second Sabretooth is going to go for... It's going to go for you, Nakani.
Sure.
It is going to go for you, and it's going to take its attacks at you, bounding over just... Firstly, it's going to try and swipe at you with these massive, wide feet, claws extended, trying to rake it down your chest. So the first attack is going to be a 15 to hit. Hits.
Ooh, no.
That is 12 points of slash. Oh no, it's not. That's the wrong one. It is maths. 16 points of slashing damage to you, and then it is going to try. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Can you please make me a strength saving throw?
Sure.
Good question, DM. Has it been a long rest since I've inspired these guys on their survival checks?
No, because you'll have been doing that for this day, so you are 2 bardic inspirations down.
Okay.
And you are your Goodberry spell slot down, Ben, remember?
Yeah, yes, I don't replenish it.
22.
22 is a success. This creature slams into you to try and sweep your feet from underneath you, and very nimbly you hop over them. You feel the claws tear into you, but you manage to land back on your feet. It's going to take... no, it doesn't get multi-attack, so that is its turn, which means that Cricket, you are up. Matthew, you're next in line.
Where am I? Sorry, Jack.
You are here, my dear.
There. Okay. Let's have a little... The one that's further away from you, closer to me, is that engaged with Nakani?
It is, yes.
So would that give me sneak attack?
It would.
Okay, in that case, I'm whapping out the rapier.
You're whapping it out, are you?
Keep this bow away. Nobody's seen
doesn't
this
whack
rapier
this.
yet.
The family show.
Oh, he's got a
That's right.
sword.
It's very thin, but it does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'll keep the bow away.
You like it?
Yeah, so I'm gonna pull out the rapier.
Wonderful.
And I'll do a little heroic somersault.
Oh,
So I'll just do my long jump, so I don't have to. Sorry, yeah. I'll put my hand on my hat so it doesn't fall off when I'm flipping, and I'll land, and I'm gonna stab it right in the liver.
Right in the liver.
Right in the liver.
Right in the liver.
Is that a cold shot?
That I don't think you get cold shots unless you take sharpshooter, right?
No, you can make a cold shot to target a specific area.
Oh no, I'm the general.
I just
liver.
yeah, by all means.
Liver area.
Yeah.
General
That's all I want.
liver
General
area.
liver.
General
Some
liver.
would call it
Sweet.
a liver pool.
Is that in that 20?
Tell the world.
20!
Let's go.
Yeah!
Roll me that sneak attack.
Right in
and
the liver.
Oh my god!
fucking double it, baby.
What's that? 1, 2, 3 sneak attack dice, right? Because I'm level
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
And a D.
It's all double.
8.
Oh wait, how do you do it? Is it do you do doubling?
Yeah.
Double
Forgot-
dice.
I forgot then.
You're a D8. That'll do you. Oh! Whoa! So
What?
2 2s, a 6 and a 4. It's
2 2s, a 6 and a 4, 14.
14.
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
14
Oh,
double.
sorry.
28
28
plus
so 32.
32.
28, so 32 points of damage. Holy.
Thank you.
You were like, and I was
Critical fist.
Oh, I like it.
You bound off of this creature, and whilst it's engaged with Nakani, you take your rapier and you sink it between its ribs, knowing perfectly where to put this weapon, dealing this sort of damage. This is what it's built for. You manage to sneak it between its rib bones, and it howls in pain as you puncture its lung, and it whirls around to you, just... And that's your movement and action.
That's the one. I'll take a bonus action, and I will dash. So I will, I'll backflip away, but I'll hold the rapier like this so I can get my middle finger out as I'm backflipping. I'm
Okay.
snapping it like that.
Wonderful. Whereabouts are you going? Just back?
Gonna land, maybe like make a little triangle between the three of them. So 2 saber-toothed and me. If you come towards me, sorry. Yeah, like in between the two of them. Aye, so I can get to both of them if I need to. That's me.
Wonderful.
Very happy.
You can do so. It's going to take a swipe at you.
Sorry, Jack. I believe it's not going to take a swipe at me because of my mobile feet.
Oh!
Sassy.
Lovely stuff. You don't
Mobile
incur... You don't incur attacks of opportunity when you've made an attack.
If you make an attack against a creature, they don't get opportunity attacks on you for the rest of the turn. Hit or miss.
He's got
Fucking
it written
amazing.
down in his notebook.
He
I have
does.
to go 3
And
pages
we
back.
know that Pete's notebook is law.
am invisible.
Fantastic. Before it can even whirl around, you are already out of its space, and it
Yes.
looks for you. You don't know what it's going to do, but it doesn't look happy. Which means, Matthew, you're up.
Right!
My
Listen.
Lord only knows what I'm in for now.
Oh god.
I'm going to make this an easy one. I'm just going to take a quick look around. Oh, don't mind me.
Talk
You
about
are just
yourself.
here.
Yeah.
Siggy, Tony, Willow, Cricket, Nakani, the Feather, Nakani's clone, and the two.
That's it now. I'm going to get
Right.
another mini.
Donkey.
I don't think there's any point
No.
drawing them off, seeing there's only 2 of them.
Alexander.
So Matthew is going to use his 5 speed to go right round the back of this saber-tooth attack in Nakani.
Wonderful. So, 10. How much flying speed do you have?
50.
50. So 10, 20, 30, 40 will get you there.
Wunderbar! And then I'm going to use my first attack and try and smack it in the bum.
Go for it.
In the
Bum
butt.
smack.
Bum smack!
You've done a naughty boy.
That is... There it is. 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Wonderful.
Weaklings.
Do you want me to just do all my attacks first?
No, do an attack at a time.
Okay.
What are you using?
The sensor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Give us the flavor.
Okay, well. So, as Matthew flies around the back, you see now what once was cold yesterday. This long pole that he's holding with. Does he have 4 arms? Did we say he could have?
Yes, the four. He's got 4 arms, but there's 2 main arms that are used for wielding. The other 2 are for like
Tickling.
feeding yourself.
Feeding,
Tickling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Giving
you can fight
people
and snack
extra
at the same
close
time.
cuddles.
Tyrannosaurus
For
Rex.
extra emphasis.
Why are you wanna?
Get out of here!
Yeah. So it is the main 2 arms that you use.
Right, cool, yeah. So, you see him fly around the back of this saber-tooth, and as he starts to land down at the back of it, just at the rear of it, it's trying to claw into Nakani, he draws out this weapon, which is like a long pole with a pommel at the back, and right at the end of it is almost like an empty, spiked cage.
Whoa.
So, a sensor is like a hollow mace, in effect, where the inside chamber you'd use to burn something like, or have something poisonous or something that smokes or something like that. At the moment, you saw it cold yesterday, it's just gently smouldering, so there's nothing coming out of it. Brings it down on top of this beast and does 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Lovely stuff.
And then I get to use a bonus attack.
Yeah.
Oh, misses.
What was it?
It was a 2.
It was a 2? Yeah, unfortunately.
What?
That does not hit.
What's its AC?
Just missed.
You
crazy.
strike this creature and it whirls around to face you, imposing between it and the last thing that it hit and was going to hunt. And it turns its attention on you. That second attack it sees coming much easier and lifts up a paw. Have you got a final attack?
Yeah, as it lifts
baby.
up a paw, I'm going to swing again and try and catch it under the
Fucking
chin.
go for it. Give me an attack roll.
Oh, yeah, boy! That's a 22 to hit.
22 to hit.
And this time, instead of just swinging normally, you see the edge of this sensor catches on the ground, and now you see that the pole he's holding is actually just an outer shell, and there's an inner pole inside. The sensor begins to spin like a Beyblade as he catches it underneath the chin, and I'm going to divine
Sick.
smite him.
Love that.
Yes!
Give it to me.
Was that with a nat 20?
No, it's
sorry, I thought you
15.
said nat 20. My bad. Sorry to just shatter you. Sorry.
What level of divine smite are
Gonna
you?
use a level 2.
Level 2. Let's go.
So I'll roll the first damage first. That's 5 points at first, and then add on. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Add on 14,
Oh boy.
17 points of damage.
70 points of damage total.
Onto the 5.
Onto the 5, so that's 22.
22.
Okay. What does what? You see. What happens? Is there anything additional that happens with your divine smite? You strike the ground, and the top of the sensor spins. Is there like a flash of a particular coloured light?
So normally, I mean, you'll see it on the next divine smite he does, but this one he was kind of unprepared
Yeah.
for. So you just see the flames start to burn a little bit brighter,
Yeah.
a little bit extra smoke coming out. He's not putting his full power into it, so it's just a light.
Absolutely. There's just like this smouldering going
Yeah.
on. Fantastic stuff. With a
lovely.
slight streak of red flecks that tear off of the end of this sensor. You all hear this crack as you connect with the underside of the jaw of this creature, and it slumps to the ground. Dead.
Oh!
It took 2 extremely heavy hits in quick succession, succession as it were.
Matthew looks at it and he looks disappointed. What was that? There wasn't even any point in fighting. Right, I'll be over by the trees.
Incredible. Matthew, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Willow, you are up.
Let's
Tony,
go, bitch.
you're next in line.
That's big. I'm going to run
Talk to him.
this way. Yeah.
Away.
And I'm going to turn around, and she's going to do some circular motions, put her hands up to the sky, and she's going to create the northern lights, and she's going to bring it down onto the creature, and I'm going to fairy fire it.
Dex save.
Dex save, please.
Very good. I hope we actually get to my turn.
22.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Big oop.
This creature is completely focused on the copy of Nakani that you've just seen spring out of nowhere, and it is sizing this creature up and as you go to cast this spell, it tries to launch forward and just goes through the copy, and just completely gets missed by your spell. Okay. That's your action.
This is the end of my go.
Wonderful stuff. It was a solid effort nonetheless. Tony, you are next. Siggy,
No.
you're next in line.
Okay, so she's gonna hold her. She's going to hold her. She's going to hold her.
Buy her a drink first.
She's gonna holler.
Her holy symbol.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be like, oh, help me, Haverin. And she's gonna Twilight Sanctuary again, as you have seen her do before. You guys haven't, but it's basically like an aura of like moonlight will surround her within 30 feet, and she's gonna do that as an action.
Lovely.
And then she's gonna also she's gonna trace the crescent moon shape
Yeah.
in the air and throw out her spiritual weapon.
Wonderful
next
stuff.
To the other one.
Need to get you a spiritual weapon miniature. For now, you've got a little D4 spiritual weapon.
Lovely.
How far away can you summon it? Is it within 20 feet of you?
It's 60-foot range.
Oh, 60-foot range, so you can get it right up next to the creature.
Yeah, and
Wonderful.
I'm gonna
Give it a smack.
attack it.
Let's go.
Dice is what I need.
Dice is what you need. For a game of Dungeons and Dragons, it's the only thing that you truly need.
14.
14 hits.
Oh, nice.
Not far off of that too, then.
That's gonna be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
I'm like, oh, I'm really sorry.
With all of this spectral energy now, you can see this creature is getting really wound up, but also confused. It is swiping both at the copy of Nakani and also this spectral sickle that is in the air.
And I'm gonna give myself. Great. 7 temporary hit points.
7 temporary hit points to you,
want some
Tony.
hit
Is that your
points
turn?
At the end of your round, and you're in my radius, let me know. Cool. Bye. Yeah, that's my turn.
Wonderful stuff. Siggy, you're up.
Dope. How far am I from the?
Oh, it's
city?
7.
You can just about. What's your movement? You can just get there.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna be like, yes, and leap from my horse. And as I go, it's almost kind of like a fierce determination appears in Siggy's eyes as they start to go like a brighter blue. And you guys haven't seen this before, but his tattoos all up and down his arms and along his back start to glow a very pale blue. As I go into a furious rage.
Awesome.
But it's kind of like a happy rage. And I'm
Fueled with adrenaline
Fueled
for
with
the
adrenaline.
coming fight.
He's like, fucking yes. And
I really want this to be like a magical girl transformation.
see Sailor Moon shit
Yes.
right there, yeah.
Oh my
Siggy
God.
Moon.
Siggy Moon, by the power of the ancestors. No, that's not canon. We're not doing that.
Canon. So you said it now.
And yeah, I'm gonna grapple this bad boy.
Wonderful stuff. Give me a strength check.
I want to stop
Athletics.
his movement. I get advantage because I'm raging, right?
You do indeed.
Suck a dick, you bitch. Sorry, that was really offensive.
I was gonna say, whoa.
What was it? Athletics.
Yes.
12 plus 9, 20 something.
21.
21.
You run full
Can I find it?
sprint at this creature and just rugby tackle it straight underneath the jaw, grabbing
I'm
it.
actually I'm gonna
Go on.
flavor it. So I'm gonna run towards it, hook one hand underneath the neck, flip like myself over onto his back, grab his teeth, and pull the head back as
Oh,
as I can.
damn. Amazing.
Try and
and
kinda
it just
pull him side.
rears backwards with this snarl
Yeah.
as you hold onto these two massive tusks. Incredible. That is your action.
That is my action, bonus action movement. Done.
Fantastic
some
stuff.
points?
Amazing.
Am I in your
I don't know. 30 feet? Are you?
30?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
God of War on our team.
9 temporary hit points.
How
Nine
many?
temporary
9.
9.
Lovely stuff. Top of the round, Nakani, you are up.
Okay. With a scream, she's gonna pass her staff to her tail. Her tail like prehensile
Oh my
gripped
God,
around
yes.
it.
Love that.
She like bounds using all fours
Sick.
to
Oh my God.
Oh my God, I love
sprint
this.
over to where her double is.
That's so cool.
Okay.
and almost like, you know, when you see like synchronized divers like prepare together, both her and the double are going to spin their staffs round with the charred lightning end. And because they're both doing it at the same time, I get advantage on the attack. I don't know whether I did it anyway.
You did because he's grappled, but yeah.
But yeah, advantage.
You won't get advantage because of the grapple. That's restrained, so you will get advantage from this.
Okay, cool.
Grapple just halts the movement, so...
That's it.
And I'm going to try and hit it basically in the chest with like the end of it, like...
Amazing. Go for it. Give me an attack roll.
Natural 20!
Let's
Yeah!
go! All the nat 20s today. Fantastic
Okay.
stuff.
Just watched.
So much damage.
Crits, DM.
Okay.
Oh, wait, silver bucks.
Oh, you cruel.
I'm not moving.
So how do you do? How do you do?
Roll all of your dice, double the dice, and then add your modifier.
Okay, I was intending to do flurry of blows. Are we doing that separately?
That would be separate attacks, so
That's
they
fine.
don't hit
That's
with
fine.
the same crit.
That's fine. Okay, so I need.
I know. What a cruel bastard I am.
So that's a 2 on the dice.
Hey, better than a 1 on the dice,
Yeah.
which doubles to 4.
It doubles to 4, and then it's plus 3 bludgeoning.
Plus 3 bludgeoning, so 7 bludgeoning total for the
7 bludgeoning,
first.
Yes. So that's my first attack.
That's your first attack.
I'm going to do a second attack.
Absolutely.
With still with advantage because there's 2 of me.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. That is a maths 19.
Hits.
Cool. Does 6 points of bludgeoning.
6 points of bludgeoning, so that's 15 total.
And then I will also use a key point
Absolutely.
to make 2 unarmed strikes. So that goes on to 6, which is a d6. So, yes, okay, right, 2 6s. So, 18 points as she. So she.
Did you roll to hit on those unarmed strikes? Sorry.
Did I? Did I not?
You did it with advantage.
You
But
did.
it's
You
two-
did your 2 attacks and then 2 unarmed strikes. You've still got to roll
gotta
to
roll
hit
to
with
hit
those
the
unarmed strikes.
Right, got
We can
you.
take those 2 6s for the first one. So roll me that first attack at advantage for the unarmed strike.
Okay. That would be a. Sorry, numbers.
You're quite alright.
22 to hit.
22 still hits.
And then second unarmed strike is dirty 20.
Which hits. So you can take those 2 6s, add your modifiers twice, and that's the damage.
Okay, so that would be 18 points of
18 points
bludgeoning.
total.
Yeah. As she sweeps around with her bare feet, and
I thought she was a monkey.
yeah.
So sorry. That was
She
such a
has
stupid
bare
joke.
feet though.
That was such a stupid joke.
Oh, right.
As she
She's got
almost
it.
stands on her tail
Yes.
to roundhouse kick it in the face.
Fucking incredible.
She
This
mentioned animal
really sweet and seemingly innocent woman who has been nothing but nice to you, all of a sudden, in the space of 12 seconds, bursts into this flurry of activity, leaping down and striking in a flurry of blows, pardon the pun, just whack with the staff, flicking the staff behind her to then use her feet and strike at this creature again, just blow after blow after blow. This creature not being able to recover once. That's an incredible turn. Nakani, is that your go?
Yeah, I think
12 temporary hit points. Thank you.
Amazing, fantastic
I rolled-
stuff. I'll see you all there. It's... You really fucked it up. It is going to try and take a claw attack against you, Nakani. That is only a 13 to hit.
misses.
So with this flurry of strikes that you make against it, plus Siggy pulling its head back, it just can't seem to get a good eye line on you, it throws out a stray claw to try and catch you, completely falls short. You are nowhere near that strike. Amazing. That is its turn. So we are on to Cricket. Matthew, you're next in line.
Cricket. Just say my own name. So sorry.
Hey, you gotta shout about someone. Why not it be yourself?
Cricket, I choose you.
How far away am I from that?
From that beast, you are 10, 20, 30, 45, 50 feet away.
We'll leave it. What's my range on my bow? 80 feet for not at disadvantage. Go on then.
So you'll have to drop the rapier and then...
Is that a bonus action?
No, dropping it is a free action. To stow it would be a... Well, you could stow it as part of a bonus action and then shoot and draw your bow and shoot and fire.
No, go ahead. What I'll do is I'll drop it, but I'll like throw it up so hopefully it sticks on the ground.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how many revolutions it takes. Cool. You can tell me what happens.
Make those attacks.
My toes. Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll whip out a bow and arrow. I'm kind of watching Siggy holding it. I'm gonna try and ping one right down its throat.
Amazing. Go for it.
Don't hit me.
I got you.
If he misses the
That is a
target,
4
Oh, do
plus
you?
7.
Okay, so-
So
4 plus
11.
7. 11 does not hit. With it rearing back, pulled back by Siggy's strength and bludgeoned in the face by Nakani's entire body. It rears back and the arrow just goes wide. Straight underneath it.
Magic. I will use my bonus action to whistle softly and pick up my rapier.
Yeah, wonderful stuff. You can do so. It has just... It's lying in the grass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, thank you so
So that is your turn. Matthew, you're up.
Matthew goes and sits down next to Cricket. And shouts to everyone, if you can't manage a big cat, you won't live in the Blight Lands.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I love it. That's your turn? Love it.
Do you want any
Willow.
hit points?
Nah. as a light gently comes down, it's like, fuck off.
Shakes it off.
Willow, you're up. Tony, you are next in line.
Alright, okay. She's like, fine. Alright, I can, yeah, sure. And she'll orgasm.
A bit.
It's a free action.
Yeah,
So-
it's a free action
have
to
that, you
orgasm.
can have that.
And she'll, a light will just shoot down from the sky, and she'll bring it in, bring it back, and push it forward.
Amazing.
And then we'll do a guiding bolt.
Nice, guiding bolt. There we go.
Is that an attack roll on your
Attack
part or is
roll
it
on my
dex
part.
save?
Watch me miss.
No, that's Sacred Flame. Yeah, guiding bolt.
Watch me miss. Oh no, I didn't. Great. That's 26.
Absolutely hits. Give me some damage.
All right, just some. 15 points of radiant damage.
15. Willow, finish it off for me.
I'm a warrior.
Cannon.
Well, her intention was just to light it up so that someone else could do proper damage, but she'll kind of just go, "Ugh," and then watch it like just fall and be like, oh fuck. Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You see Nakani run up and strike this creature in the face multiple times. Siggy uses it rearing back to hurl his entire weight backwards. It rears up on 2 feet. The arrow goes wide, and you take this moment to shoot this bolt of energy, and it strikes it directly in its chest. It knocks it back slightly and topples over and just...
Flattening Siggy.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
11.
Do I get advantage for some reason? No, I don't think
Danger
so.
sense, yes.
Danger sense.
I believe that's the level 2
Yes, I
barbarian
knew that
feature.
was there somewhere.
Yeah. Danger sense. You
Dex-
get advantage cause of danger sense.
Dexterity save?
Never be doing that again. Dex save.
A filthy nasty 20.
A filthy nasty 20. You feel this momentum suddenly push you back, and you know that you need to roll out of the way. You literally just let go and push this creature off and use it to roll to the side, so that you can plummet just down, taking no damage. And
Three-point
it
landing,
literally,
that would
as you land, it just crumples next to you.
Nice.
What do you do?
That was sick!
That was pretty cool, to be honest. That was pretty
awesome.
cool. Hey, you can get yourself a new tooth.
Matthew starts bounding over.
I'm taking the other one.
He's gonna clap Willow
There
on
are-
the shoulder.
there are
as he-
two.
Oh no, actually, how tall are you?
How tall? Like 5'7".
He's gonna clap Willow on the hip.
He's so diddy. Wait, which arm?
Yeah.
The T-Rex arms or the big
diddy one.
The diddy one.
Just
Are you still standing like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little 2-foot jump and high five you.
Okay.
Poison.
Constitution saving throw.
16 plus stuff.
Yeah, that saves.
Oh, you know me well enough.
I will over.
I think shaking out his long blonde tresses, I think Siggy's going to reach for the other tooth and try and pull that out.
Okay, and you're doing the same.
Yeah.
Are you just trying to pull it out?
Whoever does it first technically has advantage because of guiding bolt.
Yes. So what?
Yeah.
If it's an
go
attack
on.
roll, if it's an attack
Go
roll.
on. Let's make an initiative check to see who does that first.
Natural 20.
Oh man.
Okay.
I can't win because I got a -1.
Okay, so Siggy, roll this athletics check with advantage.
That's on your dice that you made for me.
Fuck, I've given him too much power.
Nice. Yeah, I'll just rip that
Amazing.
Um,
Athletic check for you.
Ooh, 18.
18 for you. And what was your athletics check?
Oh, sorry, I didn't actually roll that. But do I still get advantage?
Yeah.
My rage faded.
No. This is good enough.
Athletics.
Athletics.
18 plus 9.
18 plus 9,
30.
27. Fantastic stuff. So you immediately grab the bottom end and snap off this tooth, and you have a saber-tooth tusk in your hand now. It takes you not much more effort, but you're just there a second later, and once again, comes free, and you also have half a saber-tooth fang. It's now just lying there, mouth agape, blood slightly dripping from these fangs, as you can just see these fangs just broken, completely snapped off.
I'm gonna quickly take a knee, just quietly mutter a prayer to my ancestors, dedicating this battle victory to them. Basically.
Make me a wisdom check.
A wisdom check. I'm not good at those. I don't think.
No, you're no. Go on, make it charisma. You're a bard as well.
Charisma.
Yeah,
That's slightly better. Ooh.
straight charisma check.
Another nasty, dirty 20.
Nasty dirty 20.
Matthew, just with the rest of the saber-tooth bodies, while everyone else is doing other stuff, is just going to check over to see if there's any kind of things like saber-tooth hair or any kind of saliva or something that you can make essences. Or
100%. Give me. So you're doing this for your alchemist's tools.
basically.
Give me an alchemist's check there.
Gotcha.
No, give me a nature check. Give me a nature check. Nature or Arcana. Because you are making.
Arcana?
Yes. Because we have just switched
Yes.
this up. Yes. Wonderful.
I was kind of angling to do the same, actually. Can I give him the help action?
Yes, you can do so. You're there.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, sweet, that helped. 22.
22. Okay, amazing. Yeah. You could, depending on what you want to make, there are many parts of this particular creature that you could use. The fur, absolutely. You think that potentially the eyes could be useful, and maybe some of the claws, if you ground them up.
Is there anything in particular you wanted?
Just the fur.
How many things can I choose?
So
Just the one.
no, you can skin this creature as much as you want. Each thing that you're trying to obtain will be a different roll, and we'll see how well that goes.
I'll take the fur with the first roll.
Okay,
And give it to most of it to.
fabulous.
I don't-
So for this,
Maybe just.
make a. Let's make this a sleight of hand check, or a survival check. Sleight of hand or survival, I will say.
Can I
Sleight of hand or.
again give the help action here, or
Are
at
you
the very least
proficient?
guide me?
Are you proficient in either survival or sleight of hand?
No.
Then no.
Neat.
I'm
You
very-
could inspire or give
I'm
guidance.
Jack of all trades. I'm proficient in everything.
You get half proficiency,
Half.
but you're not proficient in everything.
I
Yeah,
can
it's just a bit of a. Hello.
I can help.
Yeah, you could help. Yeah, if you got proficiency in sleight of hand, go for it.
What is it you're chopping?
Get the fur off the saber tooth.
Are you going for the fur?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Take a
you
really
can.
nice shallow cut. Just bring it really gently, just like butter.
So this is effectively 3 guys standing round something.
It's a barbecue. Right?
How many men does it take to skin the animal?
I'm also good at guidance you as well.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
We really want that fur. I feel like all
that's
the
a
women
D4.
are there.
All the women are like, what the fuck are they
Guidance is
doing?
D4, isn't
You
it?
could get a really nice coat out of this.
Ancestors guide.
Oh shit, actually that's really good that you did that.
Oh my god.
So 13 plus 2, 15 plus 1, 16.
16, not bad. Takes you a minute, but you don't damage much of the hide. You now have 1 saber-toothed hide. Woo!
While that has
Yes.
happened, could I maybe rack my brains to know, do these hunt in packs? Are we expecting more of them? Are there more that I can see
Nature
come
check.
around? Cool. Just before we get too into
By
that.
all means, by all means. Whilst this is going on, you see 5 more approaching.
Yeah.
And a
Is
woolly
anybody-
mammoth and a sloth.
Yes.
17 nature.
17. Usually saber-toothed cats roam in 1s and 2s.
Okay.
Depending. Usually. It's not uncommon for them to be in a pack, but you also surmise if they were in a pack, they would have attacked by now.
Okay, that's fine.
Anything going on over here whilst these guys are skinning?
I'm gonna see that Siggy's got, when he did get down, like send a little prayer, so I was like, I'll leave him to it, because, he doesn't like my magic, so. No, I'm joking.
Whoa!
Praying army.
Where's the lie, though? Where's the lie?
Anyway, I'll leave him to that, and I know that that's covered.
Amazing.
So I'll go to Willow. You okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fine. I wasn't meant to kill it, but
No?
hey ho.
Yeah. You can... Are you,
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you need me to... Are you okay?
I'm fine. Didn't get hit.
Okay?
Wow,
You did it.
I did. Yeah, well done, everyone. That was great.
Yeah.
Can I insight check Will?
Yeah, you can go for it. Give me an insight check. Are you trying to hide your emotions at this point in time? No, give me an insight check and we'll see what you read from that. Whilst that's going on,
cast
Mothi,
a
what are you
spell.
trying to grab next?
The eyes.
The eyes. Go for it. This is going to be another sleight of hand check.
Excellent.
Guidance.
Thank you.
It's all about the angle for this one.
Oh yeah!
Huh?
10.
10. They definitely falter. You're not quite sure if they are, like, silently thrilled or shocked and in awe.
Okay.
You're not quite sure how to read it. You know that it affected them. In what way, you're unsure
I
of.
reckon you'll just get a sense of just surprised.
Yeah.
Is
There you
more,
go.
whether it's like a surprised because that was really fun, or surprised because oh no,
Okay.
you probably don't. But it was just more just like oh, okay.
Okay.
16.
16. I will say you get one of the eyes because that was a pretty difficult roll.
Cool.
You accidentally, as you're trying to scoop it out with the tip of a dagger, you hear this, and you slice through one of the eyes.
Yes.
Ooh,
Straight
no.
to the jelly. Straight
Nope.
to the jelly.
Nope.
It's okay.
Not a
Matthew,
fan of
that
that.
There's 2 cats though, right?
Huh?
There's 2 cats, right?
There are 2 cats, so you could try it again on the other cat.
That's alright. While he's sliced one of the eyes out, he's kind of making direct eye contact with Cricket as he pops it in his mouth.
Oh my god! Make me an endurance check to see if you can hold this in your mouth.
Wait, what did you put in
You
your
were like, one of the eyes.
I am very. I'm very.
What we got
wrong
involved
with
with?
me?
4.
4. I need to ask you honestly, does Motsu find this disgusting?
I feel like he's eaten worse.
I'm sure he has, but it's not great. It is
Okay.
still the eye of something.
He pops it in, kind of like kids. He's like,
Just immediately like,
It's like nope.
Amazing. And final roll for the claws.
Sorry, did you spit it out or did you keep chewing?
spat it out. Yeah.
Spat it out.
To home.
Are you kidding me as well?
I'm gonna, without breaking eye contact, Just gonna do that frog tongue and go.
Endurance check.
What in the world is going
Can
on?
I silvery bob
It's a
that?
17.
Yeah. 17. Yeah, go on. If you want to swallow it, you can.
Okay, the other half of the eye. Matthew's gonna.
What is happening?
We have them!
What did we learn?
Oh fuck! It's a 5.
A 5. You get 1 claw.
No, this was for the.
Oh, for the
Sorry,
this is
yeah.
for the endurance. Amazing. Again, you're like, you go and you feel its presence near your tongue, and you're like, no, I can't.
Just making eye contact the entire time. It's so funny.
Siggy's gonna. No, I'm not doing that. No.
Are we done eating eyeballs?
For now.
Creatures for now. That's fine.
Any nutritional value at all?
Absolutely not.
Can we throw it
Well,
up the
yeah, it gives you some calories, but
Hench.
it's not nice.
You now have dark vision.
And roll for claws.
Cool. Is
I
this
will
sleight of hand again?
No, I will say this is an athletics check. You're all going to try and pull these off and away.
Guidance?
Guidance.
Thank you.
Yeah, once again.
Do you want to swap with Pete?
Ooh, not so great that
Go
time.
over there.
14.
14's not bad. You get 2 claws.
Cool.
I think there's a little bit of flavor as well. Like when I lay my hand on your shoulder to cast guidance, it almost looks like there's another hand on top of mine, which is like a pale blue that just like disappears very quickly.
That's cool. That's very fucking like. What's the Lord of the Rings game?
Ghost? Yeah, I know.
Shadow of Mordor
Yes,
with
yes. Celebrimbor.
That's the one, Celebrimbor.
Patrick Swayze.
Great game. Love that. Is there anything else anyone wants to do with these particular carcasses?
Not with the
I'm a bit
carcasses.
like, okay, strip it for parts. Alright.
Is there everyone okay?
Fit as a fiddle.
I'm
Yes.
alright.
So, go on.
I'm currently bleeding.
I thought so.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm like looking
anyone
at
else-
Matthew like,
Cool.
cool then, I guess, sure.
Definitely not the first time that has happened where Nakani's like crawling on the ground, just like, hello! And Matthew's like, now you see the thing is here.
Give her time.
You want
Make a nice powder out of those claws.
do temporary hit points heal you, or do they?
No.
Temporary hit points. Temporary hit points are like a little shield. So once you lose
Right,
them, they're
okay.
gone.
Okay,
But
cool.
you have them until we rest.
Yes.
Okay, so
I can. Are you healing?
you're messing around with eyes. You're not doing shit.
Yeah, you are. This is going on whilst you guys are.
I'm like holding the
Scalping
two
a
parts of the
saber
chest
tooth.
together.
So I'll just reach my hand out and. Am I healing? Is Kendall? Is she doing it? I'll like gently put my hand on your shoulder and just cast Cure Wounds.
Amazing.
At second level.
You feel this slight thrum of warm energy. You
It's a
feel some of
D6 and
the
it's something.
lacerations start to close up a little bit, and you feel slightly rejuvenated.
Have a really good.
How much do you heal?
I think it's good.
Maybe. Can't quite tell.
16 points of healing.
That's so good.
That's really good. Wow.
Wow.
16 points of healing.
Yeah, so it'd just be like a kind of warm, kind of radiant, whitish, kind of starry flash of light on you. Where's my dice? Cool, I'll do that. Those are-
Incredible.
I'm back to full health.
I love that. Anything else? Do you want to grab anything more from the...
I do want to do a quick scout just to see if we're like nearby their nest, den, whatever saber tooth.
Yeah, nice. Let's go kill their kids.
I was planning
Your
on killing.
baby saber tooths make really good.
6.
6.
You get
You've
lost.
no idea.
Maybe for the best.
You don't even know where they would be.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Do we want to carry on? Is everyone good to carry on?
I think so.
Do you feel okay now? Are you alright?
Lovely, thank you.
It's okay.
Is anyone else still jazzed up by the ambient sounds of the forest? Dun, 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 dun.
I was like, what are you talking about?
The
Trees banging
fucking
together.
shade.
Messing with you.
How fucking dare you? You know what? There's a reason it's still on, because now you're getting attacked by wyverns. There you go. There's some lovely melodies.
Should have known this level
Are
of
we-
fuckery.
carrying on?
Carry on.
Sure.
Yes,
All
we'll
right.
continue
Well
on.
done. That was our first
That was
encounter together as a full group.
Your first murder. Very good. On our way.
I'm gonna like just.
And Matthew just climbs on top of his horse and just.
Oh, I forgot we were on horses.
First murder since the genocide.
since you murdered a horse.
And I think we'll find out about that part of the backstory next time. Guys, well done once again. Thank you very much to Pete for some fantastic crit sneak damage there. Thank you to Tony for healing. Oh my god!
It's not damage, it's healing dice. Whoa!
Well done to Willow for their first takedown.
Very.
Thank you to Siggy for awesomely riding a tiger. Thank you to Nakani for absolutely fucking up that saber-tooth tiger. And thank you to Matthew once again for being absolutely fucking hilarious. As always, guys, thank you so much to you at home for watching. Please join us again on the next episode of TPK, where the players keep traveling towards the Blight Lands. But until that time, keep on keeping on, adventurers. Peace and love. Good night. Thank you.
Bye.